Hello, afternoon. Welcome back to Ultimate Racing League, the League of Champions, round six, race two, from Mount Panorama. If you recall, last time out, we had Neil Farmack win that race. Just a reverse grid, but a mandatory pit stop must be made. Racing mediums have to be run alongside the racing soft. So let's get this race underway in a moment or two. So reverse grid, sideways George, he inherits pole position. We got the Cash Man, he's in P2. Fitzy in P3. We got Paul in P4. Kenny D P5. Toby in P6. Grasshopper P7, Derby P8, Bailey P9, Osman P10, Callum P11, Neil Farmack P12, and we got Smithy back now for race two. Let's see if he can do the whole race without any troubles. But let's get this underway. 15 laps in the dark, midnight, early morning, wherever it is. Sponsored by Dubby, the energy drink. So here we go. Off we go. Like before, it will be a gap for a little bit, and then things will start getting heated up. All around that first corner, Kennedy and Toby. A little bit of contact there, but Rubbish racing, as they say. Going down, everyone looks okay. We've got Callum there side by side with Osman. Let's have a look at this. All right, Oz? Yeah, all right, Callum, how are you? Yeah, so here we go. They're both side by side for the first time. Neil Farmack just sitting there. Be interesting to see Grasshopper. I didn't see what happened to Grasshopper, did I? What's happened to Grasshopper? What a weird one. Wow. Cheers, Rolling Star. You just buggered my race. What an odd one that was. Very strange. Anyway, let's see what you can do, mate. Up we go. As I said, medium's got to be run. So that pit stop's got to be made. Some opt to run the racing medium, get it out of the way, and then halfway through or whatever, run that racing soft for the faster last stint of the race, and that's where all the action is going to kick off. But the action's here in a minute. Fitzy is sort of a sandwich there, but you can't really see that. I think it's best to go like this. Stay out car view at this camera, because we've got like two abreast, side by side, go around a hand. Yeah, it got a bit close then. It was that Kenny in the mix of that, or was that Paul? Let's have a look at this, or Toby. Let's go like this for a minute. I don't really like using out car camera. Sideways George is there. Sideways George, unfortunate there. Really had nowhere to go. And again, like Grasshopper, let's see what he can do. The dark as well, you know, that can have an effect on your vision and whatnot. I mean, I was terrible around here. We've got Cash there into that barrier. The darkness does affect you quite a lot. Go for daylight to darkness racing is it's not my cup of tea. But Fitzy running away at the minute. He with that little coming together back there. A few cars fighting. That's enabled Fitzy to inherit P1. Let's see if he can maintain it. He's on the racing medium, like Toby on the racing medium. So Toby up to second. A little bit of a drift moment there out that corner. Kenny D racing medium. Yeah, Paul on the racing medium. Bailey racing medium. I think the majority will be. Well, actually, Callum's on the racing soft, so he's going to opt to do the racing medium. Yeah, the racing medium halfway through the race. But technically, you can be wasting that racing soft by fighting like this early on, you know, because I mean, look at a group of cars here. We've got such a big group battling. Nils up to 8th, Smith up to 10th, Grasshopper slowly making his way up now, with Cash as well. It's a long old race, you know, you've got 13 laps to go, but Fitzy, if you can keep it together, we can tell whose eyesight's better than others, you know, because they keep it on that black stuff or grey stuff rather than kissing that barrier all the time. The Osman, let's see what he can do. He's battling with Callum again. And they're both side by side. Callum gets that move. I say he's wasting that soft and he's not, because he's up to 4th. So he's slowly making his way through. But Fitzy, he's got that bit of a lead at the minute. Bailey harassing the back of Paul. Oh, runs it wide as I say that, but Neil Farmer will gain from that. He's closing up. He will be gaining through the dipper section now. Dirkview as well. Let's see what he can do. Smithy, I think Smith will want to try and get on the podium if he can. Claw a few points back. Sideways George in 11th, Grasshopper 12, and the man with all the cash in 13th. Fitzy, fast lap in a minute. You'd always get that anyway. He's probably purple again. He is 7 seconds quicker. Toby 8 seconds quicker, so he might inherit the fastest lap at the minute on that racing medium. I think there's a chase section now, and yeah, heading towards the final corner, Murray Corner. I think, is it Murray Corner? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, probably wrong, but I think I'm right. Yeah, Murray Corner. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh god. But yeah, I've been up since early. Yeah, been at work. I was up really early this morning. A bit tired, but anyway, let's get on with this. Callum psyching himself there to KDD, say I'm gonna go that way, but no, I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, little does he know which way I'm gonna go. Callum with a fast lap, 2:03.342. Gaps appearing at the minute. We've still got Bailey behind Paul, but there's Neil Farmack's headlights back there. Fuel save as well, because I mean the fuel usage is quite high as well in the second race. So it's all about saving that fuel as well, lifting, coasting, you know, managing the tyres. I think it's more fuel than tyres. We've got Paul. Yeah, so Bailey's up to 6th now. He's got past Paul, but Neil is now behind Paul, with Dirkview following closely behind Neil. This section's so tricky. You know, you got to perfect it, get it right, which he's doing at the minute. He's still there. He's still harassing the back of Paul, and Paul's harassing the back of Bailey. Smith 10th. Smith 10th. Stay a minute. Oh, what's happened there? Paul's had a massive moment. Paul's had a massive moment on the entrance to Skyline. What's happened to Paul? So here we go. Oh, lose that. You see, I done exactly the same thing in League 3. Yeah, the rear tyres touch that grass, and yeah, it's just spinning around like a donut. So yeah, he's waiting to let cars go on by. Yep, 3-point turn. Smack bang one up into that barrier, have it. And yeah, away he goes. And again, he's got to do what Grasshopper done and Cash done, and you know, try and make his way up. Because there's in this round, that every round you get a pit window. So you've got a pit within that window. You can't like pit now, like Paul spun out, quickly get rid of medium, jump on the soft. You can't. I think it's like 5 to 9 when you can pit. So he's got a few laps yet. Because ideally, what you want to do after that bit of a moment is go in the pits, chuck on the softs, do the rest of the race on the softs. You know, try and gain a bit of time back. But with the pit window, it makes it even better. Safety car as well. That's normally within the first lap. There's more than 2 cars, I think, 2 or 3 cars. How we're coming together. Then they got the safety car. That's a good thing as well. And yeah, it's, at the minute watching League of Champions. Really good racing. URL, some good racing across all the leagues. They don't just do this, they do midweek leagues as well, ACC as well, I think. And these two are side by side, because they were battling in the previous round as well, and they're battling again. You know, it's a role reverse from race 1. Paul was there, probably punching the steerer in that car, but we'll wait and see. But Toby, Fitzy's still in P1, but he has slowly got Toby catching him. So Toby in that lane, he's sitting quite low in there. He went to see above that dashboard. So yeah, he's catching Fitzy. Fast lap Callum still 2:03.342, and he's currently in 3rd. So he's slowly making his way up. So in a lap or 2, he might be inheriting that P1. But what can Toby and Fitzy do about that? You know, you're not having it. Osman up to 4th, Kenny D 5th, Bailey 6th, Dirkview in 7th. We've got Neil Farmer, he's in 8th, winner last time out. Smith, he's now up to 9th. So yeah, he's getting the slip a little bit. He's probably managing that. They're all managing that fuel. Try and get to the end of the race, just change them tyres. So there is Paul. They're just going down to the chase bit now. So yeah, he's in regards to lap time, yeah, he lost a lot of time, 2:09. You know, that's a massive difference. But Fitzy now, yeah, he's being attacked by Toby. But Fitzy will defend this if he can. It's going to be difficult against a soft runner, but he's battling against a medium runner at the minute. But the soft runner of Callum, he's there, and he's just waiting for that opportunity. Toby's looking to the right, maybe to break away, because you can see Callum, and they're side by side, them two. Toby gets at P1, Fitzy down to P2, with the Osman closely following, basically in the boot of yeah, in the boot of Callum there. So yeah, it's getting pretty hot at the top. Kenny's there. He's in 5th. They can't him out yet. Bailey's slowly closing up to the rear of Kenny, and Dergview as well. Actually, Neil's dropped back. In regards to fuel, you can see the fuel difference. So I think Neil is doing a bit more saving than a few of the drivers in front of him. But he has got the attention of Smith behind. Sort of like identical fuel usage. But let's go up here for the minute. I go back down to the rear in a minute. This is the closest battle on track. Fitzy, Callum and Osman. Oh, Fitzy, a second penalty. It feels more like a 2-second when you get that sort of penalty. And he pulls to the right, enable Callum to go on through. The Osman will follow Callum through. So you get rid of that penalty now. It does hampers you a lot. And then Kenny he'll be closing up. There you go, see, for the chase. And Bailey will be closing up as well. He's just getting up to speed. And yeah, so Callum P2, Toby on the medium. He had the fast lap last time out, 2 minute. But he's going into the pit dead on the entry to when you can pit, 5 to 9. So yeah, Callum's going to be doing hot laps now. A lot of pitting, a lot of getting rid of that medium. Yeah, the pit stop was quite long, so a lot of getting rid of that medium. Grasshopper's in as well. Yeah, he's on the soft as well, so he's staying out. Sideways George, yeah, tricky entrance that. And Paul staying out in medium as well. Maybe going to go do a later stop. Maybe on the put on my lap, maybe lap 8, something like that. So Callum, yeah, he's on his own. Let's see his lap times compared to the rest. 3 seconds. See that pit exit, you cross it, gives you that 3 second penalty. And then unfortunately Toby has that 3 second penalty. He might be okay in front of Kenny D, depending how much they push that car. I think Toby may lose 1 or 2 places here. Definitely to Osman, but compared to Kenny, I don't think he will. And Paul into that barrier, he might get away with a penalty there. He might get one. So Bailey, yeah, he's on that medium scene. He's being caught already by the guys that have just come out of the pits. He only had that moment. It's cost him a lot of time. And unfortunately, he might 10th, 11th, something like that. We'll wait and see. Not sure what happened, but yeah, Bailey, just a matter of time before he gets Paul. Fitzy 8th. So Fitzy 8th, he lost quite a bit of ground during that pit stop. 8th. Smith, he's in that 9th, and he's being followed by Dergview. So Dergview in that 10th position with Neil Farmark in 11th. It was a long old pit. But you know, they're going to keep battling like this, which they're going to anyway, because there's no getting away from it. They're going to keep losing time to that front runner, which is Callum. Now he's opting to do another lap on the soft, which is he can, because the pit window hasn't closed yet. Osman in P2, he's got quite a bit of a gap now, so he'll be in hunting mode now to close down Callum. Because remember, Callum will have to go on to the medium. Got Kenny D and the man with all the cash in P4. Who went into pits then? Paul's in the pits. So depending, he might come out last here out of the pits, depending how quick his pit crew are. But yeah, he might come out dead last. So we got a close battle from 5th right the way down to 9th. Grasshopper's there, so yeah, he's not in contention yet in this battle. But yeah, we got quite a bit of a heated battle going to go on here. I would say the last 5 laps of the race. The man with all the cash, I think he's still got a pit actually. He may still have to pit. Kenny D, he's pitted. Osman's pitted. Callum hasn't pitted for the medium, but the gap's quite large, so he has done some hot laps, Callum. So he might get away with pitting, medium, and then getting out. But then it's all about the soft runner of Osman, how quick he can close down Callum on that medium tyre. We'll wait and see. He may stay out for another lap or 2, but he got pit by lap number 9, I think it was. Second penalty there for Kenny, which is unfortunate. He wouldn't really want that because Toby's there. So Toby will gain a bit of time and he will pounce because he'll be getting back up to speed. Smith, yeah, he's in P6. Fitzy P7. Neil Farmer at P8. I must have missed something. Have I missed something with Bailey? Grasshopper, Bailey. I must have. Yeah, I was paying attention to that battle and I must have missed. I think I missed something with Bailey. He's quite far down now. So the Osman purple lap for him. So it's the quickest lap of the race so far. Callum's staying out. He's got quite a bit of a lead. See, his lap time is 2:01.538. Yeah, so compared to a 2:03, it's like a second and a half quicker. Yeah, so he might be all right, Callum. He might be probably like a 4-3 second lead when he comes out, maybe. So Toby and Smith with Fitzy in 6th. So Fitzy, he's not too far away, you know, because 5th and 4th are there. They're catchable as long as you keep it off of the barrier. Neil Farmer is being closed down by Dergview. The Dergview's there, Neil Farmer's there. No one behind Dergview. Yeah, the man with all the cash. Bailey, I'm confused what's happened to Bailey. Did he could 2:31. So he pitted lap 5. He must have had I missed that moment. I do apologise for that. On lap number 6, too far to go back. 2:31.640. So yeah, that's hampered him quite a bit, to be honest with you. Callum, yeah, he's gonna do it at the end of this lap. Or their pit window may be different to Lee 3. I think ours was 5 to 9. He's opting to stay out. What's this? 2:01.202. So going even quicker. He might. Where is he? He's there. He's going up Mountain Straight now. Osman's coming down. He might be alright when he pits. We'll wait and see because I'm going to keep an eye on that. So that might be close between the Osman and Callum. What did Osman do? 2:03.189. 2:03 dead. Compared to that, it's like 1.8 seconds difference in lap time. It's crazy in this darkness as well. So Toby now is hunting down Kenny for that final podium position. Fitzy is still chasing Smith. Smith there in 5th. Then we've got Neil Farmack in 7th. Derby's still there, but he's got purple. You always get that. It's only one corner up to that timing line. Grasshopper 9th, 2:03.376. Cash 2:04.544. Now Paul and Bailey. What's happened here? What's happened here? So Bailey was in 11th. I just see what happened here, man. Is he having issues? What's going on there? Maybe if you can comment, Bailey, let us know what happened there, mate. Seems to like back off. Do you have issues that race? Technical issues, maybe? Right. Osman's going for the dipper. Callum stays on Conroy down to the chase bit. Kenny D, Toby is catching massively. Smith is there. He's not too far behind. Fitzy sit. Neil Farmat now in the boot of Fitzy. With Derby not too far behind. Grasshopper's way behind. So let's go up here for a minute because Callum. Maybe have they got a pit window? Or is it 10? 5 to 10? So it was 3 tenths slower there. Osman, not quite sure, but Toby's there. So Toby now has got past Kenny D. Where did Toby get his done? He's got it down Conrod straight, pulls to the right to the chase bit, and then yeah, he sticks it to the right. Kenny D, who could brake later. Toby brakes later into the inside. Nice smooth there. Nice racing, chaps. Nice racing indeed. So I'm confused. Pit window must be different across each of the leagues. So I was 5 to 9. This must be, maybe it's this one. Maybe it's 5 to 10 or 5 to 11. Because a lot pitted on lap for number 5. Fitzy's still there. Neil Farmat's got past Fitzy. Where did that move happen? Was it the same bit? Yeah, same bit for the chase bit. But he stayed to the inside and he got that move. So another nice move there. Dirkview. Fitzy's tyre wear's a little bit higher than Dirkview. So it's a minimal, but it makes a difference. You do feel it, and it does cost you a little bit of time. Grasshopper P9, Seamus P10. He's done his fastest lap of the race so far. 2:03.970. Paul 2:03.001. Bailey just following behind. So these two are going to have their own private little battles, and so is George in third team, quite a way behind. So right, so he's gone through on lap number 10. Now, is it 5 or is it 6 for the pit window? See, Osman has gained time and he's got a purple sector there. So he's done a 2:01.893, Osman. So Toby now has been released from Kenny. Kenny in 4th, Smith in 5th, Neil Farmat 6th, 57. Yeah, so Neil's pushing now. Dirkview may claw down Fitzy, hunt him down for that P7. Grasshopper P number 9. Yeah, so yeah, it must be 5 to 10 then. Paul P11. Pushing away from Bailey now a little bit. Bailey, I don't know what happened to Bailey. Technical maybe, I'm not quite sure, but it'd be good to know. So is George in 13th. Right, Osman's coming down to the final corner now. Callum's there. He needs to put fuel in. Right, he's putting fuel in now. Osman's crossing the timing line now. Callum's there. Callum's been released. This is going to be very, very close. Very, very close. If you can keep it in there, don't cross that line, Osman's there. So you're looking at around about a 3 to 4 second gap between these two. So he's on the medium, he's on the soft. So it's a rabbit chasing the mouse now, or the cat chasing the mouse. Rabbit chasing the mouse, cat chasing the mouse now. So it's Osman hunting down Callum for the win of the race. Kenny, what's Callum like on the medium? Osman's so far a little bit worn. Can he maintain that pace on the medium? Can he increase that gap? Can Osman close it down? We've got 4 laps to go. We'll wait and see. This is going to be very interesting indeed. Don't count Toby out, because Kenny is still there. So Toby is pushing. He's done a fastest lap of the race, 2:01.189 on lap number 9. He's entering the dipper. Osman's exiting the dipper. He's going down to Forest Elbow. They both are. Toby's in P3. And he's dropping Kenny a little bit. Just a little bit. Not a massive amount, just a little bit. You can see the headlights of Smith. Smith's there. Kenny's there. Toby's just up the road. Neil Farmer at P6. And then we got Dergru P7. Fitzy, I missed that move, sorry, I was concentrating on the pits. So P8. But he's got enough of a gap to maintain that P8 to Grasshopper. Paul P10 now. Well, P10 he was anyway, I think. No, yeah, he's gaining position because the man with all the cash is now in last place. But then now Bailey's got back on it now, so whatever happened to Bailey, or they said they're helping, or he's just sitting there. I don't know what's going on there. No idea. Sideways George. And we've got Seamus, 4.5 seconds. Wow. Right. 202.7. Sorry. 213. 202.774. Purple sector. As I said previously, you get that. It's only one corner. Callum to Osman. Seems like to me Callum's pulled out a little bit, pulled up a little bit of a gap. Toby, is he closing? His wear's higher than Osman in that P2, P3 from Toby. Kenny D P4. He like closes it through here, Kenny. And then the dipper, Toby will increase it. You see, so Kenny must be quicker around here, and then Toby's quicker for the dip section, and Forest Elbow, you know, better traction out. Because Smith is there, Kenny's there. Oh, ran it a bit wide, that's going to cost him. That will enable Smith to close up a little bit. We're about 3 laps to go. Very interesting. Kenny's there, Smith's there. He has gained 100%. Oh, avoided that barrier. Neil as well. Dergview P7. Been a fantastic race. Really has. Really has. Just unfortunate for likes of Paul and Grasshopper. You know, I don't know what happened to Bailey, you know, with their moments. It happens, it's darkness. Visibility ain't great. But yeah, round 7, I think it's Tokyo Express, one of the layouts anyway. So yeah, check the replays for that. And then after that, Mark should be back from the Bahamas. He's not in the Bahamas, I'm just saying, there's a wind up. He should be back for round number 8. But yeah, race 1 from this track is up on my YouTube channel if you want to view that. I think this has been a lot better than that one, to be honest with you. The commentary side of things, not the racing, the commentary side of things. I don't think I was upbeat in that commentary, but I was a bit like, you know, sounded miserable, should I say. So Bailey, Paul still together. Sideways George, and we got the cash. Here we go. Alright, so Osman has closed 201.301 versus 202.497. So 1.1 second difference, and Osman is now on the hunt. He's almost got that mouse in his mouth. Yes. Toby there dropped a little bit. Well, no, 201.709. So there's Osman. They're going there, and Toby's there. So he's not too far behind. Right then, all Osman's got to do really is sit in that slipstream of Callum and then say, thank you very much, mate, for P number 1. But then Callum will. He's moving to the left, trying to get out of the slip. But it will be difficult. Just a matter of time, really. You know, in his rights to defend, it's up to Osman to pass cleanly and safely where possible. But Toby, in goal with Toby now, all on the grass. There they are. There's them two there. So if they start fighting, and as I said again, you know, you're going to have Toby close up. Because Smith is closing to Kenny. Neil Farmatch drop back a little bit. Right, up here we go. Here we go. Side by side, we've got Osman and Callum. Side by side. Who can get the win of this race is out of these two. But as I say, there's Toby. Don't count out Toby either. Little bit wide there from Callum. Oh, 100% is going to help Toby now. That little bit of a slide on from Callum. Osman didn't mean to, he had nowhere to go. Will enable Toby to close up. Or did I say that? He hits into the barrier. That's going to have room by a few times. So it's all happening now. You're on it. You want to close out. You can see the front, top two. The fuel is flashing for Osman. But he's a fuel saver anyway. Kenny D and Smith. Here we go, Smith. Oh, Smithy. He's into that barrier, so he's lost time as well. Oh, careful, boys. Well, let's go at the top. Let's go at the top. There we go, Callum and the Osman. And then we've got Smith and Kenny as well. It's all going off. There's me saying last 5 laps. It's the last 2 laps. Right, the Osman. He's in that slipstream. And his fuel flashing. So he's got manage that fuel plus race Callum. Callum, as I look at my fuel, Osman. But you can't see it. His fuel's better than the Osman. Toby, they clipped a barrier. So that's cost him a bit of time. So he hasn't done that yet. He may do it on mountain straight. Callum's trying to get out, that's it, but it's quite difficult. Kenny D and Smith, gaps increase a little bit, but they're dropping into the hands of Neil. Up we go. Let's go here for the minute. We've got Callum and Osman. Final lap of the race. Who's going to get the winner of this race? Round 6, race 2, Mount Panorama, the Ultimate Racing League, sponsored by Dubby. And there is another one, but I can't remember the name of it. Yes, old age for you. Right, Osman. If you want to do it, you need to do it now. Or on Conrod Straight. That's really the only places you can overtake. Towards the bottom of Conrod Straight. And he's there, he's in the boot. He's in the boot. Right, let's quickly go down because we've got Kennedy and Smith battling as well. These two are battling for that P number 4. But at the minute, it's for the win of the race. Osman and Callum are attached at the minute. Yes. Callum is towing the Osman. That's how close it is. Osman's fuel is decreasing. His fuel light's just come on. Let's go like this. Here we go. Not too far to go for the Osman. If he wants to win, he needs to pounce now. Perfect exit from Forest Elbow will do that for him. But then defence from Callum may stop him. There you go. He's defending that inside, and you know, every apex he's tighter. He's hugging it. Back here we go, Kenny. Right, here we go. Sorry, I need to concentrate on this. Osman, can he do it? We need to stay out car. We need to stay out car. We need to stay out car. It's better. We can see a lot more. Right, go to Callum. Callum to Osman. Osman, he needs to do it now. He's got to do it now. There's no other time. He needs to do it now. He's going to the outside. Can he psych him? And then go back to the cut back to the inside. No, Callum defends. He slows up. Oh, here we go. Side by side to the final corner. Who's going to get the win in this race? And a side by side. No, Osman backs out of it. Callum looks like he's going to get the win of race number 2 from round 6. Great racing, chat. Bloody hell. Fantastic racing. Osman's out of fuel. Osman is out of fuel. Can he keep that second, or will Toby get it? Osman, yes, he gets that P2. Toby P3. Kenny D, Smith, Neil Farmack, P4, 5 and 6. Dergby P7. Fantastic racing, chaps. Fantastic racing. Fitzy P8. Cool. And then we got Grasshopper P9. Well done. Well done. Paul P10. Well, I'll be I4 Gaming. And I'll see you for round number 7. Have a great weekend, chaps. Thank you very much. Bailey P11. I wonder what happened to Bailey. I need to know because it's a bit of an odd one, that. Sideways George P12. There we go, P12. And we got the man with all the cash coming down now. He's in P13. Great racing. It's unfortunate with the fuel with Osman. He ran out of fuel and it cost him the win, technically. But Callum was defending anyway, so he might not have got the win. But Mr. Cash is coming down now. The guy with all the cash is in P13. Well done, chaps. Great racing. See you for round number 7. I'm Idlepool Gaming. I'm out of here. Well done, chaps. See you later.